basically what we've done is we've equipped our paraprofessionals, our foot trimmers, with ruggedized laptops that they can take onto the farm. And basically this is for two reasons. One is to record mobility scoring, which we find as a very important tool for helping to manage lameness. The other is they also use these as part of their foot trimming recording sessions. So basically, first of all, with the mobility, they will record the mobility scores into the laptop, and then they can produce an instant printout for the farmer so that he can action his lame cows, his score 2 and 3 cows, the very next day.
We mobility score every fortnight, and the day after the scoring's been done, all of those cows, which are score 2 or 3, are picked up and assessed. And some of the 3 cows or some of the 2 cows are walking poorly because they've got a large udder or something. You know, that's not necessarily a foot issue, but it's still a mobility issue. You know, it's affecting the way she's going about her business. So, you know, possibly she won't be put back in calf again and she'll be culled the following year. But it's those sort of, if you've got the information, you can do something with it.
Then once we've done the mobility scoring, we can produce a list from the mobility scoring for the farmer to bring out the right cows to be trimmed. But the technology also allows those cows to be already in the computer for the foot trimmer to record the lesion, the type of lesion, the other parameters involved with the cow, which we can then analyse immediately. As soon as he's finished foot trimming that day, we can print out reports to show trends for that day, for that month, for that year, for the whole herd. We can then break that down into different types of lesions, and then we go around the farm looking at basically doing risk assessments, looking at why are they particularly bad at, say, digital dermatitis.
Talking of information, I noticed that your foot trimmers are using fairly sophisticated machinery there in terms of computers. Do you think that's been a benefit to the way that you manage the herd?
Oh, definitely, yeah. That's one of the reasons we went fortnightly scoring, because we were nearly doing mobility scoring as recreational for farm assurance, and I think that's completely the wrong way to look at mobility scoring. You've got to, the idea for me anyway, is to find the lame cows and do something about it. And the technology speeds that up. With a large number of cows, you need computers and technology on your side to be able to process the information and get it back on the ground. It's the key thing, really.
And how much of a benefit have you seen, say, on this particular farm in terms of using this kind of regime in terms of lameness?
Well, this farm has particularly embraced the whole ethos of the scoring and the foot trimming. And when we started here doing this about 18 months, 2 years ago, the lameness was probably about 20%, something like that. And through this religious mobility scoring, followed up by good foot trimming and recording, we've got that down to just over 5%. At the recording that was done yesterday, we were about 6%. Neil, the farmer here, is of the ethos that we ought to be driving down to 0 lameness, 0 mastitis, and that's what we're aiming at. We were aiming to get to below 5%. We're there or thereabouts now, and now we're looking at ways that we can get down even further.